welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. Today we're headed back out onto my home lake, and we're going to use some information that we learned last time we were out on the water to help us put fish in the boat this time. It was a fun day of fishing. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it, so let's check it out. There's a bed. I just saw my first bed fish. He swam off as soon as I saw him. There's a bed right there. There's the first bed I've seen with a fish on it. All right, all right. It's about to be on. I heard it was going down, but now I've seen it with my own eyes. So it's about to be on. Yep, he's not even there. We spooked him off. But there's a bed. See that clean spot on that rock? Right there. That fish has been fanning that off. We got our eyes on the prize now, boys. That's what I've been wanting to do. Bed fish. Never bed fish from a boat, but I'm really looking forward to it this year. All right. We know there are fish all along this wall. We just got to find a hungry one. Let's keep working. I know you guys can't see them as well as I can. It gets kind of boring me sitting here talking about looking at the fish, but there was catfish stacked up under that ledge with some bass mingling, intermingled. I was out here yesterday throwing A-rigs. Lost 2 A-rigs. I got 1 left. I might just rig it up. I think I'm gonna switch up the color on my flush. Put on something a little more natural. This white might be a little bit too bold for them right now. The other day they were smashing it though in direct sunlight. But I was up shallow and had a little bit more murkiness to the water. Water clarity right here is, man, 15, 20 feet plus. I don't know how well you guys can see, but a giant pile of just a giant rock pile right here under the boat. That's probably 5 foot down. Take the boat right over it, no issue. You can see those chunks down there. That's probably 15, 20 feet of water. Crazy. Flip this speed craw around a little bit more. There we go. What is this? It's a guad. He's totally black. Dude, I was like, what is that? Man, I saw one of these the other day. It was totally black. Had me tripping. I was like, what was that black fish? Chased my bait up. I didn't catch that last one I saw. It was the other day. But this one, got him. Beautiful dark. He was in the rocks. That old boy was in the rocks. Kind of looks like smallmouth, doesn't it? It's not a smallmouth. It's got that patch on his tongue, little rough patch. I don't know how well you guys can see that in there. You can feel his tongue. It's got some teeth on his tongue, if you will. Guadalupe bass, state fish of Texas. The guads are here, and so is the sun. Another one. It's another guad too. Yep, sure is. In the rocks. Same deal going on. He's dark. Sitting over there in those rocks. Caught him the exact same way. A little different looking fish. He's got like a bluish gray kind of hue to him. All right, the guads are into the speed craw today. That's 2 in a row. Where's the big girls? We're looking for big girls around here. That fish has been caught before. All kinds of torn up. Look at his mouth. That's a mean one. Freaking tank, dude. Yes. Fired up. Ate that flush. Had a feeling that that white was just a little bit too bold. Water clarity, super clean. Switched it up to something a little bit more natural. That flush 5.2 straight smoked it. Nice. He came out and grabbed it right off the bank. I'm gonna put him back. This fish could be potentially on a bed, so don't want to take him off his spot, her spot, whatever. Get this hook out. Man, he's mangled in the mouth though. Not by me, by somebody else. See that? All kinds of cut up. But anyways, put him back down, let him go. Later, buddy. Thanks for the fight. That was awesome. A solid 3.5, 4 pound fish. Going back down, no problem. All right. Yes. On that floor. Oh, look at him jump. Came up and jumped one last time. I think he gave us the finger. Flipped us the bird before he took off. Heck yeah, dude. Awesome. Right over there off the shoreline, just boom, smoked it. Smoked it. There was one little twig sticking up out of the water. Where was it? And I threw over there by that twig, and that's where he ate it. I don't know where it was. The wind has kind of blown us along, but he was sitting right where he was supposed to be. And that was sweet. And when you're catching nice fish in the springtime, it's important not to box them up, because if that fish was getting ready to spawn, you want it to go right back down and be able to do its thing, put more baby bass in the lake, you know. So put that fish right back in the water. There's another one. That one cracked it too. It's a little bit smaller fish, but hey, get a lock on what they want to eat now. Shoot, largemouth, right species at least. Now we're getting a little bead on what they want to eat. This one's got a beautiful lateral line on him. Look at that, really defined pattern. Awesome. All right, later, dude. Done found a couple eating over here. Took us a little while to get on them today. Been out here since early morning. It's about lunch o'clock right now. Maybe noonish. What's going on with my knot here? There we go. Yeah, I saw a couple. I was in a different cove earlier throwing the white flush, and I had a couple followers that were just like right behind it, nosing it, acting like they wanted to eat it, but then they were like, nah. And I was just seeing how clear the water was today, and I thought, man, maybe if I switch it up to something just a little bit more natural, not quite as bold, they might actually eat it. And it wasn't long after I made that switch that I caught those two fish. So little adjustment. This is the I think it's bluegill, sunfish, sungill. Can't remember what color. Let me see. What color is this? Got my 6-inch bait bag here. Watermelon gill. Watermelon gill. It's a little watermelon seed with kind of a shad belly, but then it has blue accents in the belly. So it's like watermelon seed and light blue, kind of like a, I don't know, kind of it's like a thing. It's like a color. Throwing this flush weightless on a 4/0 EWG on the 7.2 medium heavy moderate fast Lux Series 6 cents rod, Shimano Corrado 70 MGL. My favorite finesse bait caster. This thing is. Throwing weightless fluke, dudes. Watch this. I mean, it's insane. Weightless. And I didn't even put any stank on it. I just flicked her on out there and almost spooled it. Love this reel. It's a killer. I love how small the profile is. It just fits in the palm of your hand. It's so nice. Pitching and twitching all day long with this thing. There you go. Getting a lock on them now. There's some pretty fish, man. These fish are just look amazing. They're starting to get fired up now. Little dude. Pretty fish though. Later, buddy. Yep, all these little bucks are starting to move up. We had that one chunk on our way into the cove, followed by a couple little dudes. I'll take them though. I'm gonna struggle out here, finally getting into some fish. He came up and blasted it on surface too, chased it up. So he wanted it. They're after this watermelon gill flush smoke. We done found them now. So that fish number 4 right here off in this pocket on this bait. I'll take it. A little bit nicer fish. Pretty fish, healthy fish. Look at his yellow eye. He's got the golden eye going on. Check him out, golden eye. Right there off the bank. Smoked it. Yee! I'm gonna throw him on the gram. You guys follow me on Instagram at @TheJustinRoyal. I remember when I did the unboxing for these flushes, as soon as I saw that watermelon gill color, I was like, okay, that's that one right there. I'm gonna make sure I order some more before I put this video out, man. Last time I did the video on the threadfin shad flush, boom, they were gone like a day and a half. Hopefully they have some more of these in stock, and if they do, I'm gonna load up. Check it out. I've done this before. Showed you guys this multiple times before, but for those who haven't seen it, here's how I'm rigging up my soft plastic jerk baits. 4/0 EWG light wire gamakatsu hook. Straight through the nose. There's a fish bust off to the left. Out the bottom of the chin. All the way up. And then straight out the back. Just like that. Got the split dorsal on the flush. Lets that hook point sit flush with the back of the body. You can text pose it if you want to. You can just leave it loose. That right there is how I'm fishing this bad boy. Let's go. Oh my God, that's a behemoth. Look at that fish. There's a freaking tank right there. Not a behemoth, but it's a tank. Look at her going. Look at her running. Still see her tail. I can still see her tail. There she goes. There she goes. She's right there. Running right there. She's gone. That was a nice fish. That might be the one I caught the other day over here. Caught a decent little chunk over here recently. Yeah, yeah.
Like I caught a couple today on a small crank, and I'm like, okay, but that's like needs, you know, like using a junk fish, you know, not enough to my pattern.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing basically the same thing, dude. They're coming. This morning, early this morning, man, I seen some. I marked a couple beds with some freaking tanks on them.
So I mean, I have seen beds all over.
No fish?
Go somewhere and not see beds.
No fish though?
No fish.
Yeah, see, I've been seeing beds. Today was the first day where I seen fish.
So
but the bucks are there. The females are. I saw a couple of them early this morning. It's about to pop off, man. Like you said, we need another day of direct sunlight or two, and then it's gonna be on. I'm about to go hit a couple spots and throw the crankbait actually, from where I caught a couple yesterday, and see if there's any bigger ones over there.
Fishing, like this area of the lake, or you've been fishing?
Oh yeah, I love making that run.
Really go back up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really make a big trip like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, good luck to you, man.
You too, man. It's good to meet you. Good talking to you.
Meet you too, Justin.
Stay safe, man. Have a good day.
You ever caught a striper on an A-rig out here?
Not on an A-rig, but I have cranking. Yeah, there's some dinosaurs down there in that deep water for sure.
Yeah.
Later, brother.
Have a good.
Tank. That's just a fired up fish. Yes, I thought he was bigger. He's fired up. Boom, on the crankbait, baby. Ooh, he tried. He's biting me and trying to get me hooked. Cranking and yanking on that Crush 50, son. Oh, he's got me. Ooh, that was dangerous. Number 7 on the day comes on the crankbait. Awesome. Later, dude. Double back. We'll hit the spot again. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there we go. Right off the point. Pulled up here, cracked one right off the point, first cast. Let's go. On the crank, baby. Right off the point, right where he was supposed to be. Crankbait to the face, and I ain't mad at it. There's a little repeatable pattern. Just talking to that cat earlier. Shout outs to BJ, dude that I met on the lake. We were talking about how it's been kind of a struggle to dial in any sort of consistency. The chest camera just died, so we switched over to this audio now. But there we go. Your boy's starting to get a little dialed in on the flush and the crankbait. Fish number 8. 8 is great. Yeah, it's a healthy one too, man. Pretty fish. Yes. Eight fish on the day. What do we got? 3 different baits. Speed craw, flush, crankbait. We're out here catching fish. Has kind of turned into junk fishing again, but hey, like I told BJ earlier, if I can get him to hit a crank, shoot, you might not see me put that thing down. So this is what I'm pretty sure I've figured out as far as largemouth fishing goes right now on my lake. If you want to catch largemouth out here, they're feeding on bluegill. As soon as I put something on with a bluegill imitator, start catching them. Watermelon gill, and then this little I don't remember what color it is. This little bluegill Crush 50X, sunfish spawn or bluegill spawn or bluegill whatever, one of the bluegill variations from the 6. Can't remember the specific name of the color. They're on something with that sunfish pattern, man. They are feeding on bluegill. The other day when I was out here, and I was right around this spot right here actually, and I started noticing a couple little dead bluegill floating on the water that bass had either killed or ate and then spit back up, and they were about that big right there, and they were about that color right there. So next trip out, I made sure I tied this thing on, and they've been eating it. Caught them on this thing yesterday too. So bluegill, that's the way right now. If you're a local and you fish my lake and you're trying to figure out what they're eating, throw bluegill. There's one more look at that crankbait. Yeah, they have so many awesome colors. Sometimes I forget the names, but awesome. Awesome color from the 6. Looks like a custom painted crankbait, but it's not. You guys can, of course, get the Crush 50 as well as the flush, the rods I'm using, the hoodie I'm wearing, everything. 6censefishing.com, and use code JR10 at checkout for 10% off everything on their website. Secure the heaters, save the bread, support the channel at the same time. Also, use this opportunity to plug my own clothing line, theheaterzone.com. Check out the Heater Zone, top link down below in the video description. And if you feel compelled to do so, you can purchase a t-shirt or a hat or some stickers and help support the channel. We also have hoodies. Thank you guys so much for all the love lately. It is because of you that we are able to continue making these videos. So shout outs to you all for supporting and helping us keep the lights on and the cameras rolling. Felt like I had one just smack it. Let's get back to fishing. Hopefully we can find us another one somewhere. And there that was, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the links in the video description for multiple ways that you can help support the channel. I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. That's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one. turtle.